reiterated those very same points on Twitter.
So this morning I'm sitting here watching the news, wondering why Donald Trump is going after NBA, NFL
on racial injustice in the United States
players, but then turns around and congratulates NASCAR. Are we? Is the conversation needs to obviously go in that way, because if we're going to start talking about this seriously, we really need to talk about it in a way that the truth is there. So what we're basically saying is that the NFL and NBA, because they have a higher percentage of black athletes in those sports, they need to be fired if they disrespect the flag.
Some players took a knee, some sat on the bench, many locked arms.
If they disrespect the flag or they take a knee, but NASCAR will fire drivers who kneel. But then in NASCAR there aren't many black drivers, so it would have to. I mean, they have black drivers. I'm not saying they don't have black drivers. I just don't know the percentage off the top of my head right now what the percentage of black drivers is. But I have an idea that there are way more white drivers in NASCAR than there are black drivers. That is a known fact. There are way more white fans of NASCAR than black fans. I'm just assuming. I know that's probably not a good thing, but to sit here and be watching Monday morning news and to know that the President of the United States is attacking the NFL, the NBA, and telling the owners who were on the field protesting Donald Trump. By the way, some of the owners were on the field with their players, locked in arms.
Steelers, Titans, and Seahawks all deciding to remain in the locker room.
And you had 3 teams who literally stayed in the locker room. They didn't even come out.
3 tours in Afghanistan after graduating from West Point. He stood in the tunnel alone with his hand on his heart. So, Poppy, while the Steelers as a team decided that they were going to...
And it is amazing. Yes, I understand if you're a veteran and you don't, but if you feel like you don't want to do it, you have the right not to do it. And then to say because they make millions of dollars that they don't have the right to do this. They are Americans, Donald Trump. Last time I checked, if you play in the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, the MLS, Major League Baseball, any professional sports league in the United States of America, you are an American. So what are we now saying, that people aren't Americans anymore? So what are we? What are we just?
Then the president make the case.
I don't want to go there, but I really don't want to say that word. But
well, this is a group that actually has power to fight back, and all these players, of course, have Twitter accounts, and they have large.
Man, Donald Trump picked the fight with the wrong. I mean, he's picking fights with all types of wrong people. I mean, North Korea, Iran, Russia,
fans who,
you name it.
I like that guy. I cheer for that player.
China,
and now the president is
America. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be a world leader, or you could be a maintenance worker in a small community in America. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. You are a target of our president. He literally had 10 tweets this weekend about the NFL and telling the NFL to fire people. When do presidents do that? When do presidents tell the NFL to fire players for expressing what he is sitting there telling them that they need to be defending? Listen.
Disrespects our flag. To say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now.
The president just called the entire resistance in the NFL, anybody who kneels for the national anthem, a son of a bitch. A son of a bitch was just uttered out of the President of the United States' mouth. Do I need to say more? I understand that people feel like Donald Trump can't do anything wrong and that everything that he says is golden, and that there are people out here who literally support this man who has done things that are beyond questionable. I mean, beyond questionable. And now I just learned that the FBI is cracking down on people who posting on social media
on multiple occasions about Charlottesville, condemning and disavowing the KKK. He went as far
that are posting things that are threatening on social media towards the administration or the government. And now people are saying that it is cool to disrespect America. We're not disrespecting America. These people are not disrespecting America. America was built on values, on rights, on the love of country. And everybody has to have their love of country in whatever form and fashion that takes. We all live in America. We all are different. We all have different viewpoints, opinions, cultures. All that is different. And so we all have different understandings of what America is. And in some people's America, i.e. the black community, we see it as we have not come, we've always been on the opposite end of things. And now when we try to protest a president who is off the rails, and then he can turn around and use his bully pulpit to tell the NFL owners to fire legal employees who are doing legal things. And the NFL and sports has been known for political causes. The Black Fist at the Olympics, did he get fired? That was in the middle of Germany in the World War. And a black man stood up and put his fist in the air as solidarity as a protest. Whether it's track and field, football, baseball, soccer, whatever. Sports has been a vehicle for athletes because before social media, athletes didn't get their voices out there. Now that they have access and they have a medium that they can use to put out their viewpoints, some people only recognize things through sports personalities. I mean, I don't know how to say that, but I mean, with anything, people realize certain things through certain people. Some people just watch the news all day and they think that whatever they shape their lives on the news. Or the people who watch sports all day, they get their political news from sportscasters and sports players and sports figures. So you, as Mr. Trump, you cannot discount Americans or have it one way when you say that you are for the country and then turn around and say there are both sides in Charlottesville. I don't understand that. I don't understand how you can say both sides.
Right, so the president has,
and now you want us to believe that what you say is that we should fire people? So where are we going with this? Is this just stop with the NBA? Is this going to go to TV personalities? Is this going to go to anybody that disrespects the country? Any disrespect towards the country?
For leading their players in prayer. And yet, when an NFL player takes a knee, somehow that player is presumed to be a martyr for a social cause.
so Roxanne, that's the defense. That's the other side of your argument. What do you make of
I'm
that?
sorry. I was just taken aback. This man just equated kneeling in the game to being a martyr for a religious cause. This has gone too far out of hand. Too far out of hand. Man, I haven't made a video in a while, YouTube, and I've been going through Hurricane Harvey and all that good stuff. But this really, this will get a whole bunch more people involved in process that people weren't involved in, because now you're attacking people at basic levels where people can understand stuff. They watch ESPN, they can hear, they can see the players, and then you're talking about the players. People booed them. Those are all the people that probably booed are your supporters, Mr. Trump. I'm pretty sure most of the people that were doing the booing are people who voted for you. I'm just saying. I don't know what else. I don't know how else to put it, but that's how I see it. I'm beginning to see a disturbing theory come about here in America. If you aren't with Donald, you're a racist. He's not the racist. We're the racist. So whoever doesn't agree with his policies or his theories or his statements or his whatever.
That you think that these coaches and these owners don't actually believe what they're saying, but are trying to prevent a quote in your words.
It is amazing, and I'm sorry, but I just don't understand how the conversation is not about Obamacare, and then all of a sudden now they want to push throughout all this. Now you want to push another healthcare bill through without public comment, without public knowledge, without public hearings, just because you want to get it done under a 50-vote limit, so you don't have to get all 60 people in the Senate, or what? I think there's 60, or you need 60 out of the 100. There's 101 senators, so you need 60 votes or something, or whatever. My basic.
Employees in line, I don't want them rioting, so I'm going to stand with them. But you know what's amazing to me, Poppy, is how all of these millionaires and billionaire owners, we're supposed to feel sorry for them, that they don't have the right during the national anthem to speak.
Wow.
If you look at, for instance, LeBron James' Twitter followers, he's just 500,000 Twitter followers short of Donald Trump. If you feel strongly politically you need to make a statement, do so by all means, but I think the president's saying just not during the national anthem.
All right, Chris Cluey, you're someone who made a statement.
Well, that's the best time to make a statement, when it's a national event. Wow. Well, I'm going to make more videos today since I have nothing else better to do. So this is my first entry for September 25th, 2017.
Is to be a servant to the American
Till next time.
The American people are speaking. It is his job
Peace.
to listen.